After my chemo finished in 10th grade, I thought I would be, done with cancer. I'd heard stories about people going into remission, and I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. So my life's going to be normal from now on. I had the aspirations to become a doctor. I had high hopes for the rest of my life. And then summer of 11th grade, after I finished the best school year of my life, 11th grade at Notre Dame High School, they found a tumor in my lung. So I had to have surgery to do that. Didn't have any chemo or radiation, so I was just excited about not having to go back, stay inpatient in the hospital. But when it came back and I had to start chemo and radiation again, when it came back in my head and neck, I was really, I was bummed at first. I never really had the scared feeling. I was always confident with my doctors. I knew that everything would go well, I just thought it was going to be a big hassle, I am going to feel sick, and I'm going to have to drive back and forth to radiation every single day for 2 months, which is a pain, but I was never scared for my life, anything like that. But it is still going on, and yes, it is still a hassle, and no, I'm not still scared. So, after senior year started, they found a tumor in the base of my skull, osteosarcoma, which was a recurrence from the previous times in my leg and my lung. And they said the treatment would be chemo, and about a year of chemo and some radiation. At Loma Linda, they used proton therapy, which was a new type of radiation that supposedly had less side effects, easier on the rest of your body.
Okay, so we've been on the road for an hour and 54 minutes to get Brooks over to Loma Linda for radiation. Nick's been a real trooper over here, driving like a champ for an hour and 55 minutes straight. It's oh yeah, the traffic has been Friday night horrible traffic. Some motorcyclist went nuts or something. Yeah. So we got Nick Colasuno, Brooks Paul, John Twiddell, Derek Heidel, obviously, and myself, and Seamus Malloy.
Seamus, who couldn't make it on time. Couldn't fit.
I'm ready for Olive Garden. That's all I can say. This will take 15 minutes, then we can go. The 2.5-hour drive for a 15-minute procedure, and then it'll be a 1-hour drive back.
Yes.
Where?
Proton therapy treatment, Loma Linda. I sit in the middle of that big sideways dome, and I'm 40 feet underground. There's this half-mile accelerator chamber here. I'm in this mask, bolted down to the table. Why am I holding this? They see lasers going all over me, and then 15 minutes later, they're like, "Alright, get up, you're done." I don't even take my belt off or shoes off. I'm just gonna lay down and go. And then 15 minutes later, they're like, "Get out." And then we drive home, or Olive Garden.
After that started, I was on a pretty easy chemo regimen, just once a week for a while, but that turned out to be unsuccessful when they found another tumor growing in my neck, which I had to re-radiate at St. Joe's Hospital with traditional IMRT radiation, which was a little more side effectual. But I had 5 weeks of that. I finished it in March, and now I'm just finishing up my chemo, which is, I call it Hell Week. It's 1 week a month, and I go into the hospital for 4 hours a day down at Cedars-Sinai in Beverly Hills, and I get this pump in my IV, and it just continuously pumps chemo for 24 hours, and that goes for 7 days. Alright, so during Hell Week, which is a 7-day period in the beginning of every month, I come into Cedars and I get this little private room in the outpatient cancer center, which is where long infusions take place. And I get hooked up to the IV through my arm. It's got kind of a permanent port in there. It's kind of a little... It's covered with a bandage, but inside is a nickel, kind of. The needle.
It's just a big bump under his skin, and it's all bruisey, and then there's a little stitch line.
Yeah, the needle goes right in there, but I can't really feel it.
Creepy
But
looking.
there's a tube that goes to my heart. Anyway, into this tube that goes into my heart pumps these liquids from this IV. Included are sodium bicarbonate and potassium and salt water and some free
Salt water?
meds.
What does that do?
Hydrates me. Because the chemo that I'm getting is bad for kidneys and liver, so I'm going to keep it flushed out. Oh, pre-meds like Zofran prevents nausea, or tries to counteract it at least, because the way the chemo works is that it kills all your fast-growing cells like cancer and hair and stomach lining cells. That's why you get a sick stomach, and that's why you lose your hair with chemo. And then my 3 weeks off are pretty nice. Have some good friends to chill with. They distract me. And once the chemo's out of my system, I feel good.
I love children's hospitals.
In the next few months, I should finish up my chemo at Cedars, and then get disconnected, get this thing taken out. All right, Brooksapalooza. It was an event at my school. It was planned by Nick Colasino. They raised $20,000 through a silent auction. We had bands playing, we had food, drinks. You know, it was just a fun time. It happened on a Sunday afternoon, so everyone could show up, and I was really proud. I had to walk around, say hi to everybody, greet everybody, welcome everybody. You know, Nick was the MC, unfortunately, but then I got to play in a jazz combo with a group of my best friends, and that was a blast. So it turned out really well. Really proud of Nick. Really proud of everybody that showed up. I'm down here with Derek Heidel, and we're at UCLA. This is where my prosthetist works. He's the guy that does all the, he does all the maintenance on my leg to keep it going. And today I'm going to be working on getting a new one that's waterproof, sandproof. Helps me run faster, walk faster, dance better.
Sometimes you need a little tool to get you into that serrated strap. That looks like you got it.
She's just wondering about
That ridge thing, yeah, that's not permanent.
Oh, no. Hey, watch that knee. The knee might be unstable. All right, you're used to the seat legs. He's got such good balance, though. It's remarkable, though. Do you fall much, bro?
No, I never fall.
You've never fallen?
Oh, I fall when I trip on things, but not like walking. Well, how often do I come to UCLA to get leg adjustments? If everything's working pretty well, it'll be on average probably 2 weeks to every month. But when I'm working on a new project, like getting this leg, it'll come every week because the more progress, the better. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like UCLA. I'm going here next year, so it's nice to visit the campus, see the sorority girls and such. And Rick's cool, so.